Pleasure now to introduce the PFLAG Stephen Crocker and Donald Jolly LGBTQ Achievement Scholar, Timothy Leung, who is graduating from Saratoga High and will be going to Yale to major in sociology. As a co-president of the school's speech and debate team, he's used the platform for LGBTQ+ advocacy with speeches on homophobia and the struggle of queer individuals in tradition Asian households to audiences across the nation as state champion and national semifinalist. As a summer intern last year at Chaminade's LGBTQ+ youth space and as an ongoing volunteer there, Timothy has facilitated group discussions, led community building activities, and created the Arts and Crafts series to promote healing through creative expression. His outreach efforts helped increase attendance by more than 50%. Over the past year, Timothy has conducted research on how hiring systems driven by artificial intelligence reinforce implicit biases. The troubling results show that tested AI models penalized resumes that included LGBTQ+ affiliations, such as leadership in a GSA or work with an LGBTQ nonprofit, the very work that so many of the eQuality scholars have performed. Unfortunately, Timothy is in Kansas City at the National Speech Tournament, but he sent this video.
Hi everyone, it's Timothy. I'm really sorry I can't meet you all in person today, but I'm very grateful for this opportunity to speak virtually. At the time of our luncheon, I'll actually be in Kansas City at a national speech and debate tournament advocating for queer voices, so I'm hoping this absence is worth it. I want to say thank you so much to the Horizons Foundation and Selection Committee for this honor. It truly means the world to me. And I would also like to thank Miss Sierra Ward, who's our school's first openly transgender counselor, who has been a beacon of support in my journey of finding myself, and who nominated me for this scholarship. I'd also like to thank my guidance counselor, Miss Frances Psyche, and my mom. I'm incredibly humbled to be seen through this award, both for what I've done and for who I've become because of it. 5 years ago, I was a little boy in middle school who knew he was different, but could barely say the word gay without trembling. I spent so much of my childhood twisting myself into a straight facade through lowering my voice or straightening my posture. I thought that if I followed these societal norms, like the rules of a game, I would belong. And I know I'm not alone with that. So I ask myself now, what kept me from embracing my true identity? I was lucky to have a mother who didn't disparage me when I came out like I thought she would. Lucky to have friends who loved me for who I was. Lucky to be in a progressive school that had LGBTQ+ resources, supportive faculty, and safe spaces. Yet all of this love from others still wasn't enough for me to love myself. It was only thanks to my 11th grade English teacher, Miss Ritchie, that I started to come out of my shell. Like others, she gave me love. Yet more importantly, she gave me listening. She listened to my unfiltered struggles with intention and shared her stories in response. She gave me both the support and the space I needed to discover who I was and to love myself unconditionally. Thanks to Miss Ritchie, I realized change often is catalyzed by just listening. And having been so impacted by Miss Ritchie's listening, I wanted to create that same impact for others. Through all of my advocacy, I listen. When I volunteered at my local LGBTQ+ youth space, I listened to every queer teen who walked through the door, offering support, a safe space, or even just a quiet moment of understanding. When I deliver speeches across the country, I listen to the stories audience members share with me afterwards, stories that make me realize that my work is worth it. If there's anything my struggle has taught me, it's that sometimes what our community needs most is just for someone to listen. But we still have work to do. And that's why with this scholarship and beyond, I want to build a future, whether through storytelling, research, or direct service, where queer youth can feel heard and empowered to be their fullest self. I want to build a future where little kids, like my middle school self, don't have to tremble at the word gay anymore, but rather be like myself today, accepting this incredible honor and saying to you, hi, my name is Timothy Leung, and I'm gay and proud. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for this scholarship.